recording. All right. Let's get back online. What's good to see you?
Good to see you, Jim.
How you doing?
How you doing? I'm great.
Learning the sliders?
No spiders.
There you go. So, her business is I Love It Designs. And his business is?
I am tax and figures. I do business taxes as well as personal, and also I'm sales trainer, various training for different project management.
You do all kinds of things.
I do, but primarily it's project taxes.
Which taxes?
Business and personal.
I'm an interior decorator that also does weddings and crafts.
No,
I do all kinds of stuff.
okay.
I need some help with that.
You do like interior design, like for like spaces, office spaces.
Yeah, I do that too. Mostly homes.
Okay, just on. Okay.
Yeah.
All right, let's bring it back in.
Yeah, I mean, you right over. Like contract where they give you that 1099. That thing.
And I went LLC last year. Hold up. RadioNix.TV. We're back with Indy Talk of the Town.
Well, welcome back everyone to Indy Talk of the Town. This is Christopher O'Banion. Looks like our office is just growing. Just had my wife in here, came in and brought my tripod, so thank you, honey. I really appreciate that. But also, we have another guest that's walked in, and Kim Harden. Kim, how are you doing?
I'm doing good.
Good. We're going to be talking a lot with you in just one second, but we beating up on Marcus over here. We're trying to help him grow his business because he needs a website, and he's trying to get his name out there and market, and some other things we did, even like with you, Kim, we registered, or we got the iloveitdesigns.net up, but we also registered Kim Harden Designer or Noblesville.
Noblesville.
Yeah, Kim Harden Designer Noblesville.com, and also Interior Designer Noblesville.com.
Yeah.
And as additional domains, so when people do a search, they can find her by her name, they can also find her by what she does, and they can also find it by the city of Noblesville when they're able to, search those keywords in there, and they can go directly and pull up her website. So we got a lot to work with you on, man, and helping you, get things going. But I think really kind of like it's that process, in the very beginning when you're putting things together, you have to have some help and assistance. And I think it's kind of like what you do in your project management when you're working with these businesses. You're kind of setting up some expectations, some milestones of things that they need to do. Well, we try to do that same type of approach. But since we're here on the radio gives a whole nother medium for people to be able to, number one, locate you, to find you, to be able to communicate with you. Because through social media, there are so many different things that are happening where, you can use Facebook, you can use Twitter, and people can interact with you, and you can send them messages, or they can message you. So there's a lot that happens with that. And then also, we understand that your wife is actually listening in on the show on the TuneIn app right now, and on the TuneIn app, she says she's listening. And imagine being able to, here we are, we're just at the little station here in my office, but you can pull up a TuneIn radio app and automatically.
I didn't even know.
Yeah,
I had that on my phone.
Yeah, it's
I didn't even know.
Just listening to
I'd be
Radio
listening.
Next Cool Groove, and here it is. I'm not going to have it override me, but.
So I can listen to Bit Mo Jazz?
You sure can.
And you
sure
can listen to the
That's
show
all I
live
need.
right now.
That's all I need.
Yeah. So this is here it is.
No.
Wow.
It's playing now. It's a little 5-second delay, but that's the power of using technology and a medium for people to, number one, see that you're credible.
Mhm.
Number two, they're learning about who you are, and then the third most important thing is, your friends get kind of excited, your business people get, and you're on the radio. It's like the NBA Finals. Yeah, man, I was at the game.
Yeah, exactly.
So that's something where we're just trying to use that medium to really try to work out. Now, long term, what are you trying to get done? What are you trying to accomplish? You know, this 1 year, maybe 3 year, 5 years. What are you looking to put in place for yourself?
Well, you know, primarily is, you know, the goal is to not be the only one doing the business. You want to grow the business. You want more people like you, in the sense of people that specialize in doing business as well as personal taxes. Bring in other people that are trainer qualified, certified, whether it be project management or just sales and various different types of HR training. So the goal is growth. You know, one of the keys is, of course, you hit it on the head, is you know, part of expansion is getting yourself out there, getting the word out there, broadening, you know, more advertising, more marketing, being able to be a known commodity. So it's definitely one of those things. I've been fortunate, you know, I have no actually work, technically get paid by the IRS right now. So you know, I'm reputable, but I'm not out there. People don't know, you know, what I do, and this obviously was a great opportunity. So I appreciate you having me on. But it definitely, as I grow, those are going to be some things that I add into the business, because it's all about growth.
Oh, yeah, definitely, man. And that's what we want to try to see happen. You know, my passion is just taking a business wherever they are and understanding, you know, their vision, their goals and dreams. And if they tell it to me, I'm just going to run with it and just say, well, what about this? And you know, I look out my window and I'm like, see everything out there? Those are clients, man. All that green. People say that's money. It is money. But I'm just saying, if you just think about it, your vision is open so much more, instead of sometimes you're just grinding away and you're just pounding away and you don't think anyone appreciates you, and you're just like, oh, it's blood, sweat, and tears. But in reality, you got to look up and see and reassess, and then you got certain people that can work with you. And you know, that's why I'm fortunate to, you know, work with people like Bobby, and then work with being a group like Others First, which is out in Fishers. We have a lot of people who can look and offer their talents and skills to guide us to do a lot more, because you're not in it alone, man. You know, and this area out here is huge, and people need, you know, your assistance for a lot of things that you do. But other thing I want to talk about, now you didn't know I was going to do this. I'm appreciative that your wife actually is working with me on projects here at WebSource International, man.
Yeah, I've heard about this.
Yeah,
she told me. Yeah, she did have a new consulting opportunity. She was working with.
So you got 2 consultants now. See, me and my wife, we're 2 geeks and 2 nerds. So you guys are consultant 1 and consultant 2, right?
Yeah, in different areas though, you know. But yeah, but it's good. You know, I'm really excited. A lot of, you know, I was excited when she decided to, or was able, the opportunity to consult with WebSource International. Yeah. We obviously are on different sides. You know, I'm with taxes and training, and she's more process and operations. Right. But there's a lot of opportunity out there, and you know, with each new, you know, client, if you will, you know, the business grows, and it's exciting time.
Well, you guys are fun. I mean, you know, working with you, you know, I met you the other day, but you know, just, you know, you cool, you laid back and everything like that. She's a nut, and you know, she's a workaholic. But what happens is that I really had to look at my business too, because I'm one of those, I got it all, but then I'm like, oh, I'm dying over here, you know, I need some help. And what happens is that she was able to come and assess and really look at my business. It costs, you got to pay for it, you know, and I don't mind that. But the reward is now I can do things much better. Because if I died today, guess what? My business would have died with it. But now we have these systems and controls and processes in place. So my business will just run no matter what. And that's what I'm appreciative, because, you know, I want to be done in 5 years. You know? Kim, 5 years is good.
Yes,
We
5
want
years.
to be done. We want to be done.
You
know, and I mean, you're a little younger, but you know, hey, if you labor
10
like,
years.
You know, if you labor like us, but the thing is just that you want to have something that's lasting, that either you can sell or leave to your children, and then let them just have something where they have options, you know, to really grow, and that's what I'm appreciative about. But no, you know, this is Indy Talk of the Town. You know, there's a lot of stuff happening out here. You know, graduations. People are, can't wait till they finish graduating. If I see any more of those signs up in people's, that's the most embarrassing thing. Congratulations, Sean, graduate of Pike High School. I'm like, okay. You know, I think they got the message. They were embarrassed. How much did you pay for that sign? You probably could have invested that money in something else.
Yeah, you're right.
Maybe the down payment on a car or something. I think it's like, $200-300 just to get a big, not, 8 by 10 foot sign, you know, but anyway. But yeah, for all those graduates, please be careful out there. I know it's been, it's a little dangerous sometimes. I know last week, one of our church members died in a boating accident. He was an IU student. You know, those are some things where, you know, we have to be mindful of safety and watching out for the children. And also, you know, just be careful out there, you know, children, young adults. Your life is precious, and, you know, we want to make sure that we are aware and we can support you, because we want you to be here long term for all the things that you do. Now, some other things, you know, I know you're into sports a little bit.
Very into
Just a little bit. And I think there's a basketball championship or something. What's that league called? The INBA? What is it?
What is that? What is it?
No boys allowed. It's a men's game.
What is it?
The NBA?
Yeah.
Oh, the NBA
Yeah.
Finals, right. Yeah, and they got this team from Golden State. Where is Golden State? I mean, was that California?
What is it?
Yeah,
they call it the Golden State.
Golden State, yeah. Is that?
It's been golden for a while,
Yeah.
but I guess, you know, I guess that was because they used to find gold.
Yeah, gold in those hills. And then there's another thing that there's a team from Cleveland.
Yeah, the Cavaliers.
Yeah, Cavaliers, yeah.
Yeah, they came out of nowhere. They got this.
They got this guy named LeBron.
Yeah.
He's pretty good, isn't he?
He is.
Yeah, Bobby, is he good?
He's good.
He's good?
He's good.
He's good, okay.
But Bobby, how do you feel about the calls last night? You feel like
Oh, open up Pandora's
Which calls?
box.
Which calls? Which calls? I think they equally made bad calls and didn't make the right calls.
No, okay. Well, for which side? What do you mean? You mean for both teams? Both teams suffered and called. It was just bad officiating.
Yeah, it was bad officiating.
Okay.
Okay.
Unless,
Well, anyway.
unless you guys think that somebody got preferential treatment, I don't know who that one somebody would have been.
Well, I mean, somebody won last night, so
Yeah,
I
somebody
mean,
did.
I was
Somebody
happy
did.
about that. But anyway, but yeah, the NBA Finals is one game apiece, and you know, Cleveland won last night in overtime, and LeBron only had a triple double. You know, not trying to throw it out there, but you know that he did do pretty well. So yeah, so you're big into sports, and you know, you talk about you got a family. You said you have a son.
Yes, I have a son.
So you got a little mini you.
Yeah.
Is it you all over again?
He is. He definitely got the energy, man. He's yeah, he's a handful.
Okay. Well, you know what, man, that's a blessing, because you know what, I look back, I can't believe my kids, how old they are. Oh, these are grown. They're older than you, I think. 36, 35.
That's crazy. That's crazy. See,
And,
I wouldn't have thought
And
that.
then we got a 30-year-old son and a 25-year-old daughter, and my youngest, she'll be 15 in August. So, yeah, so time goes on. But man, hug those kids, man. Just give them love and everything. You know, nurture them as much as you can. Because when they grow up, you know, and become taxpayers, you're gonna like it. You're gonna like it when they move out.
You're gonna like
You're gonna love it.
Yeah.
Matter of fact, your expenses are gonna drop dramatically. You know,
Now that
and
is woo.
you know, and your 18-year sentence that you received when they were born, you know, you'll be paroled.
I mean, you know, I let my daughter go stay at her
Oh, you
sister.
did just have a graduate,
I
didn't you?
let my daughter go stay at her sister's for almost the last 4 weeks of school.
Yeah.
Man, she went home for 4 weeks.
Wasn't that great?
She's gonna be
Felt
gone.
weird at first, then, right?
It was weird at
It's
first,
like-
but you know,
there's the noise in it.
I might as well get used to it, because you know, she's getting ready to go to college. Thank
Yeah,
God.
so congratulations on your North Central
Thank you.
graduate.
Oh, yeah,
Thank you.
congratulations.
Yeah, I mean, how's it feel?
Huh?
Huh? Yeah, huh? You don't have any feelings left.
What'd she say? Daddy, I'm going to get my hair done, but she didn't ask for any money.
Oh,
Yeah.
there you go.
Yeah.
Yeah, now
We're
does she,
getting there.
does she still have a key? She's not paying rent yet, is she?
No, she'll have a key.
Okay.
She's gonna always have a key.
Is she paying rent?
No, she's not paying
Oh,
rent
okay.
as of yet.
Yeah, well, you're lucky you're not in my house. You know, I'm just playing. No, but what's good is that, you know, our kids move on and they do what they have to do. So, Bobby, we're gonna take a little commercial break. We're gonna come back and we're gonna introduce to many of you very special woman who has a beautiful company. And if you go to designs.net, you'll find out about Kim Harden.
This is Indy's Talk of the Town on RadioNext.tv.
I got my hand in a few different things, but so that's why with the creation of my site, I'm gonna have to have it linked to different, sites. Because I don't, I do that, but also
That's one thing.
Same thing with your mobile app.
That's what I'm gonna say. Exactly with my sports podcast, and actually work with another little sports and fitness, do event management with them for sports leagues.
So you need a couple apps.
Yeah, that's what I said. So that's why
Different apps.
So yeah, that's why for mine, I need it to be two different things.
Well, that's kind of like with WebSource International, just to give you an idea. It started out with websites, then it went e-commerce, mobile apps, POS. So as other divisions are there, people can go and they can learn about all these different things. And, that's the beauty behind something. Kim has different seasons. So she knows during the summer, it's big for, more particularly in the wintertime, Christmas decorations, event parties, things of that nature. So what happens is that you have to be able to, kind of like change the shelf around. Oh, Reggie Foster Jr., there you go. That's one of the artists that just performed.
Anthony?
Yeah. But, and that's the beauty behind being able to change things. Because as you come up with something new, or you come up with a new idea, or a product, or just something, you can easily just say, hey, let's put this here, and then people can learn about it.
It's like, I'm IT. Music, I'm music, so.
Yeah, so that's what I'm about to say.
Yeah.
You, because it's not the same thing.
No, it's not the same thing.
Separate
That's right. Well, I'm IT and I'm
you
music.
may play some music while doing IT, but that's...
But I'm doing some IT in the music realm now. I mean, where it pertains to this piece, everything's IT as we tie in these technologies.
Yeah, so that's how we can make that work. So,
definitely.
so would you like some coffee, tea, or water, or anything
Just
like
some
that?
water.
Okay. Tell you what, if you want, we can take a walk down there.
I need-
Stretch your legs.
I'm kind of multifaceted, so.
Yeah, that's right. One thing I realized, you gotta have more than one thing going. Especially when you're doing it, you're trying to do it yourself. If I just want to go to one job,
I don't wanna do that.
I can do that,
I mean,
But-
they got the bread, but even at that, man,
not even that, because then you set
Exactly.
yourself up because
I'm
you're
sitting there.
independent. And then they cut you off because for whatever reason
It
they
happened.
do it.
It just happened to me again.
Yeah. So
It
now,
made me sick. I mean, it's like, all I could say was,
and all you had is that one. Now if you got 2, 3, 4. Then they won. I still got 2, 3. So okay, I got something going. So that's
right.
That's
Whereas
how-
I developed this music piece incorporated with now everything web source is me now. So I offer that up on my page.
And that's what I mean. And that's love. And that's why the thing is that see, Chris and I fit well because when I do business tax. You know, new businesses. What's one thing when you got a business, everybody's scared of is taxes. They're like, okay, how am I gonna do my tax stuff?
Yeah.
So, you got somebody that, so he understands, he sees it,
I see it too.
I
That's
see
why
it,
I'm
it's
here.
clear.
Because I'm the same. We're all the same.
That's what we do.
I just need help. The guidance. Yeah.
Exactly. You can't
He's like, you a geek, I'm a geek, I like geeks. So, I knew we was gonna click. It was coming. And one day, bam, here we are.
Yep.
It was coming. I'll give you a call. Tuesday, I had something to do. So ain't time yet. One time yet.
So no, but yeah, on all those shows you listed, who does the sports show? There's no sports show, is it just people? So what are the shows? Are they all like this, pretty much the city centric, or what's the? Because I figured they had themes and.
Well, there's a few shows that have any juice at all.
No.
I don't think, matter of fact, I know people do not understand the concept of what this is and what it takes to get numbers. You gotta tell somebody. Give me your device.
Yeah.
We're on. Listen. There's a lot of people that know us. They're not listening. And I'm not necessarily saying it is, but like the Saturday thing we do. Oh yeah, there's 600 friends on Facebook.
Yeah, that's what I was about
But
to
just
say.
because everything's lit up doesn't mean everybody's listening, because I know some people, but it's put out there as though they're listening. But I'm one of those people that now I know that you can't quantify it, absolutely yet. You can't judge it by clicks and click-throughs and whatnot. That doesn't necessarily equate to somebody has Winamp on listening. You know what I'm saying? And that's what we have to drive people to do. That's the key to making this thing work, and getting people to connect in your networks and getting people to turn it on when we're on. That's the key. And then they tell somebody in passing, give me your device. Listen to them. Listen, I listen to this. Listen. Here, give me your device. Give me the device. I'm sending you an email. Click the link. I gave him quick links for the website. There were some quick links. Nobody had incorporated them. But as soon as he came on board, hey Chris, we send you these quick links. He knew what to do with them. So those buttons are on the website. So now I clicked on the Winamp. That's why I listened to Winamp. Windows Media Player is on everybody's machine. You can click on it. Don't have to do anything else. Just click on that. Click on that button. Or Real Player or QuickTime.
So that's what we just try to, the more engagement can be, the more simplistic can be. It just works forever. But then what happens is people get excited when they get something new. And they're not sitting there like, they're not like, how much is this going to be? Or it's just like,
Okay,
hey,
I figured out.
Yeah, people used to want to just shut me up. I'm like, well, you get out here. Well, yeah, I get excited about something that feeds me.
That's what I was about to say.
Something that feeds me. I just happen to be one of those who's been in computers since the beginning. Thank God for that.
So we get back on.
Yeah, it's on the cool side.
Go ahead and say bye and
High
oh
school.
yeah,
we'll take over now.
I've had
segue
family that
let's
computers
make
before I
back.
got to high school.
Really?
PCs, when they first came out in like 73, 74.
Uh-huh.
Uncle that worked at Lilly, he had them. We had Texas Instruments, we had Commodore 64s, we had all of that. All of it. Oh, we lose?
Sleep all year.
The monitor on the screen because of
You ready to come back in?
well, how much you got, 30 seconds?
Go.
I was enjoying my Ain't Nobody. My Chaka Khan. Everybody loves Chaka Khan.
One of those endings that
Dun, dun, dun. Hey, welcome back to Indy Talk of the Town. This is Christopher O'Brien. Bobby, you was kicking some jazz, man.
that's what I do.
Man, bit more jazz.
Bit Mo.
Hey,
Yeah.
guess what?
What?
Bitmojazz.com.
It's live. Bitmojazz.com.
What?
Yeah, I gotta put some content on it.
Bit.
You got that bad banner, man. That's a super bad banner. I ain't got no content, man. So don't be telling people that stuff. That's Bitmo, BITMO, jazz.com.
Hey, you listeners out there, that's our engineer extraordinaire, jazz improvisationer.
That's what some of the business is going to be geared towards. Some of this engineering and some of these other tools that we have. But music is it. So it's time for the bit to get paid.
Hey,
A bit.
there's nothing else. So we're going to give you a bit more time to. No, I'm just. No, hey, but Bobby, man, congratulations on your website launching. So
Thank
all
you.
of you get a chance to go to.
I ain't got no content on there yet, man. We'll get there.
Bitmojazz.com.
See what he does.
Right, and you guys lock it in, so then that
Make
way.
me go home and put some.
Oh, there you go. There
Make me
you
go home and put something on there.
That's what I'm talking about. See, Oh, no excuses. Hey, you know, we've been, this past hour, we've been with a special guest, Marcus
Oh, man.
Holman. And Marcus, man, you enlightened us a lot about what's going on with you, and, you know, we're great to know that you're a great family person, a hard-working person, and you've got a lot of goals and aspirations. So, man, I just want to tell you thank you for coming on the show. You want to come on another time?
Yeah, I think I'm gonna have to, man. I
Now,
gotta come
you're
on
gonna,
by.
you're gonna, when we Google search, you're gonna find something, right?
But you're gonna find all kind of exciting new things. But right now, if you need to reach me, especially for any business or and/or personal tax assistance information, if you just want to, a question answered, email me at taxandfigures@gmail.com. That's TAX, the letter N, FIGURES @gmail.com.
Do you have a social media presence? Facebook?
No, that's gonna be done by
that is,
tomorrow.
See, okay.
All
Okay,
social
okay.
media will be complete by the morning, within the hour. No.
Okay.
Raina's working on it right now,
Is
right,
there-
Raina?
Is there a contact number for you?
I don't have,
Not
sure
a
my contact number. for
Okay,
you, but-
well, we'll get all that made available, but, he's a young entrepreneur and he's doing a lot of great things, so man, we just wanna tell you thank you for coming on in. And, what we're gonna do, we're gonna have you switch seats because we have our special guest for our second hour. Ms. Kim Harden, and, man, take care of yourself, appreciate it.
Hey, no
Drive
problem. Thanks for having me
carefully,
on.
get back.
Nice
Kim, I look
meeting
forward to
you.
listening to you in the car, and
Okay.
I'm gonna get a bit more jazz with you.
So-
He gonna talk for me.
Yeah, I'm gonna talk for a little bit because, because Bobby's gonna leave out because he's getting a little bit more. So, Kim, man, it's good to see you. Finally, huh?
Finally.
Finally,
You
yeah.
finally talked me into it.
Well, it wasn't that difficult because you were saying, what are we gonna talk about? I don't know what to say. I don't know what to do. What do I wear? No, actually what it is just that, the reason why we have this show, every week we feature, entrepreneurs and we want them to learn about who you are, okay?
Okay.
Obviously, I know who you are. I've learned who you are through our meetings. I learned a lot more about you. And I want the listeners out there to know that you are fascinating. I mean, in your approach, you're fascinated in the things that you create. And you've grown so much in the past 3 to 4 months that I've seen you. So I don't know what's happened, but it's awesome. And, so that's one thing by having you come in, you can kind of like tell people who you are, your background, and what you're trying to do. So who is Kim?
Who is Kim? I'm a mother of 4 adult children.
Grown children,
Grown.
taxpayers.
Taxpayers,
There
that's
you
for
go.
sure, all
There
of
you
them. And I got 2 grandchildren,
Okay,
a grandson
Nice.
who's 3 and a half, who I adore.
okay.
And we just got a 2-week little baby granddaughter.
Oh,
And so she's tiny and
okay.
she's cute. And I have my own business.
Okay, so what's the name of your business?
I Love It Designs.
Okay, so where did that come from? I Love Designs.
Years ago, a friend of mine, we were trying to think of a name, and she's like, I've got the perfect name. Every time somebody sees your work, they always say, I love it.
Okay.
You've got to name it, I love it.
All right,
And so that's what I've done.
that's what you did. Okay, so how long ago did you start that?
I've been doing decorating for 25 years. I Love It Designs has been around since about 2000.
2000?
Mhm.
Okay, so that's when I started my, so 15, you're a seasoned professional.
I'm
You're
seasoned.
seasoned. You've gone through ups, downs, in betweens, and now you're at the point now where you can make it work. So tell us, what kind of designs is it that you do?
I do interior decorating, so let's say I just helped a client, they downsized. So we went to their home and picked out things that needed to move to the new home,
Okay.
so they weren't moving everything twice. And so I just finished that today for her, and then I hung up all her pictures and placed her furniture, and so, yeah.
Okay. Oh, listen, now, that's not you right there. That's a Mariana Bank. I just typed in your domain and I must have hit the wrong button.
Yeah, that doesn't look like me.
Yeah, let's see. Okay, so now here we go. I Love Design.
That's me.
Yeah, oh yeah.
And so I'm trying to add some more content to that, pictures and stuff, so I'm working on it.
Okay,
So,
all right. And so now, what was your inspiration to kind of develop this, further? You were at one phase and, you had your old website and now you have a new design. So what's kind of your inspiration now to do things? What gets you going?
What gets me going?
What is, I mean, is it the season? Is it just because, you know, there's events coming up? Is it just because you're thinking of new creative ideas of doing things? Is it that you went to a store and you found something like, oh, I can do something with this? I mean, what really gets you going?
When people give me a suggestion of something they kind of like, but
Right.
they're not real sure what to do with it, my mind goes into
Ah,
design mode.
Okay.
So, yeah, if someone says, oh, I really like this room, but, you know, I don't know what color to paint it, or I don't know what to put on the walls, but they can show me something on Pinterest, and so then I can go from there and then
Okay.
come up with my own ideas.
And so how long does that process take? You know, from the time that somebody shows you something, that you get those wheels turning?
It's very instant.
Okay.
It's like, it almost like adds like layers, like,
Layers.
okay, I'll think of something, and then, oh yeah, but that would look really cool, and then I can think of that, so it's more like a layer thought.
Okay, so you talk to a client, so maybe within a week period of time, or a couple of days?
A couple of days,
You're
yeah.
able to show them, or, you know, bring them a concept and put it together?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, my husband says I'm obsessive about it, so
Ah, well,
I
you
do
know,
it pretty quickly.
Husband, yes, she does work hard, and she is obsessive because she's creating something that she loves, and everyone loves it.
Yeah.
So that's good. So, you know, now, do you have family listening too, or did you tell them about the app?
I told everybody that I was on, I don't know if they're listening or
They're
not,
listening?
but yeah.
But if you guys are listening, hey.
Hey.
She's doing great, but we're videotaping this also, so we're gonna make sure that you get a copy. And then
Thank
that
you.
way, we might be able to share that on your website, or, you know, whatever you'd like to do with that.
Okay.
But, yeah, we're really happy that, you know, we get to work together. Now, for those of you who are listening, Kim and I are in the same networking group in Fishers called Others First Network.
Mhm.
And we've been members there for a long time now, but I think everyone has kind of been, you know, happy to see your creations. I think when you came in and you had your spotlight,
Yeah.
and you brought all these different things in, everybody's like, I want that, can I get this? And
Yeah.
then when we did the event with Lisa Mooney at the BMO Harris,
Yeah.
and the people saw you out there, I mean, you were selling products, and, you know,
Yeah.
people were just getting things. So really, you know, it's kind of like show and then tell, and they buy it.
Yeah.
So, you know, you don't really keep much inventory, do you?
No.
Okay.
Pretty much everything is custom order.
Custom
so,
order?
mhm.
Okay, so when they get it, you know, they can, you know, pay you for it, and actually they can go on your website and inquire about different things, is that correct?
Yeah, they can.
So now, when it comes to the interior design, how do they schedule an appointment with you, or what do you do?
Well, right now, you can go on my website and schedule an appointment if you
Okay.
want to. And you even set it up with WebSource that if there's an area in your house that you want me to see, you can send me a picture.
Okay.
And I could start thinking of ideas right then.
Right
so,
from there.
mhm.
Okay. And this, for those of you listening, if you go to iloveitdesigns.net and you click on it, they can schedule an appointment, and basically it could either be for wedding, staging, seasonal, Christmas, or interior design, whether it's residential or commercial. She's finding that information, and also it gives you the opportunity where you can choose a date and time that's convenient for her to meet with you. And like she said, it's kind of hard for you to describe it, by taking a picture or maybe a video, being able to upload that can give you a little better idea how things can be done. So, yeah, that's an excellent tool, and then once they submit that, that goes directly to your email, and they can then, you know, follow up. I mean, you'll get a notification, and you can
Right.
follow up with them, you know, on that. And for all of you who are listening, she does great work. There's a before and after gallery, there's custom designs. When you look at some of these different things, you'll just be, you know, amazed of how crisp the quality is, and how these things are just, you know, great pieces. I couldn't do this. You know, I don't know how you price it, I don't know how all this stuff works, but people, they just look at it and say, oh, I need that, I want that, and I need that. So, yeah, that's great that we're able to see those things there, okay?
Yeah.
All right, and Bobby?
Yeah.
Welcome back, man.
Thank you, man.
Okay, good. Hey, you know what, we're gonna pay a few bills here, before we go to commercial break. We just wanna remind everyone, to tune in to the Indy Talk of the Town, show. We broadcast every Monday from 5 to 7 p.m. My name is Christopher O'Banion. Our special engineer on board is Robert C. Venable III, engineer extraordinaire. Make sure that you follow us on Facebook, like our page, and more importantly, it's not your page. This is Indy Talk.
No, man, I was just laughing at you.
So we're going to go to commercial break, and we'll be back with our special guest, Kim Harden.
RadioNext.tv. He's funny.
Oh, there you go, there.
Yeah, it's been a long day, been a long weekend. Oh, boy.
Smooth groove.
This weather's been kind of crazy. Storms.
Oh, yeah.
Were you guys getting tornado warnings last night?
Yes.
Yeah. And we saw it and it was like, okay, get something.
That stuff rolled in and it just like boom, 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 and it was done.
Yeah,
I guess.
it's quick.
Yeah, well,
I mean, when I crashed, I crashed. I mean, my time, I'm already asleep, so.
He comes through and gets me on.
I'll wake
I'll
up,
sleep right
man,
away.
okay.
I thought I liked your page.
I
Is this a
did.
new one?
No, same page. Just a bunch of stuff on there.
I like the shop. Or is that-
It should go to the website, I think, is what it really goes to. Yeah. I put a link on there.
That's fine, no, that's good, that's perfect. Look at you, getting all technical. I like that.
Just copy and paste it.
We need to make commercials for the folks that we deal with.
Oh, we are.
You know what I'm saying? What's
Yeah.
the name of your business again?
I love designs.
I Love Designs and all these people that we deal with. We need to do that. Splash and Dash and whoever we deal with, we get a little love. BMO Harris Bank, we need,
Yeah.
they need to be paying us for spending time.
That's a great idea.
You gotta get authorization.
Yeah, I know. Wait for them to do another one of those events so I can get paid this time.
That was a lot of fun.
No,
I gave it to them the
no,
first
they-
time.
They have another event coming up.
Oh, okay, you.
I think it's the 18th.
Is it another
The job
Friday?
fair?
Yes,
Said the
job-
job-
I think
it's a
it
job
was
fair.
job fair,
Okay.
yeah. So, I have to talk to Lisa, I don't know if they're, I think they're parts, I don't know who's the head of the job fair, but, we got check. This Good Samaritan, is that this coming November?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Just wanna make sure.
Yeah, we're already. Yeah, you were there when I passed out the
Right,
card,
yeah.
and I got told I went over on my time.
Isn't that amazing? You go over on your time, and there's some people that talk for 35 minutes, you know, and
I thought it was funny because I usually can't talk for 10 seconds, and I went over my time. I thought that was hilarious to me. Oh, I did. I don't know how long I had, a minute.
no, I mean, sometimes they want to cut it short. But I think what happens is once they start going over in the morning, let's see. I think I'm am I the spotlight? Yeah, I'm the spotlight this next. On Thursday. And Michelle's education. I wonder what I'm going to talk about. No, but I have so much fun there. It's just, we gotta bring people there. And I think, the one-on-ones, have you had one-on-ones with everyone?
Not with everyone.
It's worked out good. I gave Clint some referrals the other day, a couple of people. So, the other thing is for, when type of business that we do. Sometimes it's not part of the group, but, you know, you still, whatever business you do, it's just showing that you're growing,
Yeah.
Yeah.
I gave out a referral to Larry Eckert this morning, actually. So,
Need some insurance?
he's been our insurance guy for years.
Yeah.
So,
He's my,
Yeah, I do.
my
But
dad's.
now today, I don't have it.
Yeah.
he's a good guy. I think he,
I really don't want to leave my kids. My mom died,
Oh, you
no
got Michael?
insurance.
Yeah,
oh, yeah.
Life insurance, yeah.
yeah.
I don't want to leave my, what, you talking about business insurance?
Oh, I'm
Just insurance,
you just, you
health
know, in
insurance.
the group, I mean, he does all types of insurance.
Mhm.
But, you know, we have a good group and it's growing. I'm glad Marlene came back.
Yeah, I've never met her before, so.
Yeah, that was, touching, and she's good beside her.
That's what
Oh, my
I told somebody, I've never even had a massage.
Is
I
that-
hear about them all the time,
Oh, my
but I've
God.
never done it, so maybe now I'll get
I've
a
seen her
chance.
after the movie, not movie, after the meeting on Thursday, I've seen her at 9 o'clock. I'll be laying out on the table, and she's just, I come out, I'm drooling, I'm just like, you know.
I need some of
but-
that, really.
But, you know, I did a camera install this weekend, Saturday and Sunday. I was there from 7 in the morning to 8 o'clock, Saturday and Sunday.
Oh my
So
gosh.
I'm just worn out, you know, stretching you up on, you know,
Yeah.
the ceiling and everything. And your body's just like, okay, you know. this
You
is-
need to relax a little bit.
Yeah, and so I walk in and my neck is like hard as this table. When I come down, it's like butter. You know, she's just like, okay.
Now, where's her,
She's in Fisher. She's right, around 116th and Allisonville Road.
uh-huh,
So it actually, if you came down from, you know, 131st from the meeting place, all the way down to 116th, make a right, and she's in, that group of houses right behind the Starbucks. You know,
oh,
so.
yeah, I know.
It's something cold, not cold, something red, I don't know, but her house is just right around the corner, and then, when you walk in, it's just a garden. She just has all these flowers and bushes and everything, and it's just like, it's like the Wizard of Oz. You know, you see all these plants and everything, so, and when you walk in, the room is just set up really nice, and it's just tranquil. Got the music going, she has changing area, and you just come out, and she's like, all right, you ready?
Cracks her knuckles before she gets started.
But, but she's, you know, she's what, 62, 69, so she's therapeutic. So she's not like, you know, somebody who's, you know, rough you up, but she's just, you know, if you have an issue, she'll get it worked out.
I might have to give it a shot.
And she's reasonable, you know, so, her prices are good. Yeah. So that's that little infomercial.
Mhm.
All right. Now comes the fun part. You ready for this?
Yeah, I guess, do you
Oh,
rate
no,
those?
yeah.
I like it. We're not too overpowering like we are with those mixers.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's cool.
15 seconds, here we
We are on the air.
go. Hey, I'd like to welcome everybody back to England Talk of the Town. This is Christopher O'Banion. We're in the studio right now with Kim Harden, the owner of I Love It Designs. Kim, we've been covering a lot of information about, you know, your business. We're finding out about who you were, you know, why you do what you do, kind of like about what's your process. But the next thing is, where are you going to go from here? What are you looking to accomplish, you know, the rest of this year and then going into the, you know, next couple of years? What are you trying to get going?
Well, this year, I probably just need to get through the year. I just am a preferred event decorator out at Mustard Seed Gardens in Noblesville. But those brochures are just going out now, so it's, because I do weddings too. So that'll be for like brides 2016, maybe some fall weddings. I guess my long-term thought is in 3 to 5 years, I'd like to have about 10 employees maybe,
Okay.
tops would be good. And some good designers where I could send them to a wedding and say, okay, this is what you're setting up, and it would look okay to pass me and my designing.
Okay.
So that I would love, and maybe, one or two people to help me with interior decorating.
Okay, so,
Yeah.
so basically what you're gonna do is, you're trying to create a model that will just work for anyone if you're not there. So,
Yeah,
okay, and, you know, that's another part that, you know, when we try to talk to people, you know, what about franchising your idea or your model? You know, imagine, you know what you do it very well, you've been doing it for 15 years, but what if you're able to put those systems, controls, policies, procedures in place, and the people can actually maybe buy into your design organization, and maybe open up another one, not next door, but, you know, maybe in another state, another part of the country, where they can do things. And what I'm doing, I'm stretching the imagination of, you know, you've done something that's good, it should be lasting. And, I mean, I don't know how McDonald's did it. I mean,
I don't know.
they do billions of, trillions of dollars, and we were just sitting here like, it's just a burger, and it was milkshakes and fries, you
Yeah.
know? But what happened is that they put together a process. Jimmy John's, another place, Subway, they're everywhere. But what happened is that they understand the art of franchising. So, you know, I'm just gonna throw this out there. What if maybe you could get, let's say, 10 people who might want to be interested in having your model? And what if they came to you with maybe $25,000 to $50,000 apiece, just to get a franchise? They just cut a check to you, and then you give them binders and books and policies and procedures, and they find a location wherever, and maybe you might make, let's say, 8% of all the buying that they do.
Oh, that sounds great.
Yes. And I mean, if you think about it, there's a lot of people who have created a system or design or food or restaurant or something, and they just mastered it, and then they made it a cookie cutter, but that same system works all the time, and they just find people to fill in, to do the roles of what you want to do. You're talking about getting on the preferred wedding list. You just can't do that as a regular person. You have to know, and you got to network or grow, or you know, you have to have a track record. But the other thing is, you know, grow to at least 10 employees. Well, if you have a lot of work to do, then you can employ people.
Right.
Which basically means that, you know, people are loving it, loving you,
Right.
and helping customers get more things. But then, you know, finding, you know, the good interior designers, a couple of them. Just imagine, you know, you have, I love designs 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And it's just a thought, because that actually can happen. So, you know, people write books for things.
Yeah.
Martha Stewart, I don't know how she got so rich, but, you know, she, you know, I don't know, was she a good designer, or, but, you know, I don't know. But she had all these different ideas, and she wrote things down, and then guess what? She brought them to market, and people were able to see the value of that. And, you know, that's something that I try to focus on, you know, with WebSource, because when I find out what people are doing, you know, when we challenge them to figure out, well, what do you want to do for the future? Because you want to be done.
Yeah,
Just-
I would love to
Yeah,
retire
just
someday.
imagine if your business could just pay you, but if you can have other people who could do that and that could pay, what happens, your children, your grandchildren, their future is secure because of that one idea. And I saw something on, you ever see that show, The Prophet? It comes on, let's see, it's one of the stations on cable. But what happens, this guy goes out and he meets people, and they have an idea for a business, and then he either buys into it and he shows them how to make it work.
I have seen
Yeah.
that.
So this guy, this one guy had a cookie, you know, that was just, you know, his grandmother had a cookie, and it was just so good or whatever like that. And, you know, he just couldn't run the business right, but, you know, the guy came in and beat him up a little bit and told him, you need to do this, this, and that. And then finally, guess what, now that cookie is just, you know, doing everything. You know, there's other type of businesses. So, I mean, when I look at that, it's really, how do we challenge ourselves to do more, but also what's our legacy gonna be? So, you know, legacy to me is everything. We're getting a little older, you know, I'm not ashamed of that, but, you know, what's gonna be the value? Because, yeah, we'll make money, yeah, we'll do these things, and this isn't a hobby. Remember, we were talking, I mean,
Yeah.
people look at, I think Linda was talking about, oh, how's that hobby going? you know, and you feel like
I'm like,
hundreds
it's
of
not a
money.
hobby, this
Yeah.
is what I do.
This is what I do for a living. And, you know, and I remember someone said to me, yeah, how's that wedding business going? I'm like, phenomenal.
Yeah.
You know, or, you know, when, how's this other thing? Oh, it's going great. But people don't understand what we do behind the scenes, you know, to make it work. So, you know, that's something, you know, that could be a challenge. And you might get together with your family or, you know, people you work with and just say, hey, you know, what are our systems? What are our procedures? What are the things that we have in place? Because if you identify them, then it makes things so much better. Because you can't do it all.
No,
And that's where we have to figure out how to make things, you know, better. But they say iron sharpens iron. So that was one thing. And then the other thing is, what do you do to have fun? You know, here you're always laughing, you're always excited and everything like. What do you do to have fun?
My husband, well, I go to concerts,
Okay.
not so much blues.
What do you like?
What kind of music you like?
REO, Speedwagon is
Okay.
good.
Yeah.
I like Aerosmith.
We do too.
Yep, sure.
Boston is coming to town, I'd like to go see them.
Okay. Okay.
They've been around
So,
for a while.
They've been around, so
Around.
older rock probably
Okay.
is some of my favorites. Fleetwood
We all
Mac,
do,
Yeah.
But yeah, love me some Stevie Nicks.
yeah, yeah. We got to go see Fleetwood Mac a couple years ago over in Ohio. It was
Okay.
great, yeah.
Yeah.
So
That's some good music.
So concerts, so you do that?
concerts.
Okay.
My husband sings karaoke, so we get to go listen to him sing karaoke quite
What do you sing?
often.
Is it good?
He's very good.
Oh, you got a good one.
Yes.
Okay, don't let me sing. I won't sing.
Right.
Okay. No, well, my wife, she can sing. She just tells me, you better not. She makes me put the mic down. But,
Yeah.
So karaoke is fun.
Uh-huh.
And what do you do in business that's fun?
Everything I do in business is fun.
Ah,
Okay. Weddings are fun.
weddings, okay.
Yeah, weddings are fun because it's so cool to see the bride's face when she sees the place.
Okay. So what, how do you, I mean, what do you kind of surprise them or you just, you know, you don't let them see you working your things behind the curtain, you know, putting things together?
No, it's not quite like that. I wish it was. Nobody trusts me that much.
But no, you sit down with them, you give them kind of like a scope of how it's going to be, and then kind of lay it out, and they would sample or get an idea.
Yeah, so I meet with the bride and their mom usually. And so they'll just give me some ideas about what they're thinking, get to know them, their personality. I mean, are they more on the real elegant end of a ceremony, or are they wanting something super casual?
Right.
So, because that kind of depends on decorations.
Right.
So, yeah, and then I always like to leave some kind of little surprise, like
Okay.
something that they're not expecting that
Right.
will be there.
That you throw in there.
Yeah.
Now, do you ever have a bride come in, the budget's not an issue, they just say, give you what you want?
No, I've never been that lucky. That would be my dream
That'd be your
job.
dream job, like, oh, we'll just write a check.
Yeah.
Or sometimes, you know, when you go to different venues, if you're affiliated with different venues, the greater the venue, then the larger, you know,
Yeah.
something can be. Has that ever worked out for you because of venue, or?
No, I've not usually had more, like usually a 200 guest venue is about the biggest place I've been, so, yeah, which is still kind of small, but, you
Right.
know,
Well, it's a lot of work still.
it's still a lot of work, yeah.
Now, do you partner with any other people in these type of events? Because I know if you're doing a wedding, or if you're doing an event, or you also said you do staging. Do you do staging like for real estate too?
Yeah,
Okay, how does that
so
work?
like if I'm more on the end of like, if your house isn't selling, let's say it's been on the market for a while, I could come in and help you rearrange furniture to give a better walkthrough of your house, you
Okay.
know, maybe show you what you need to get rid of to make it look so not family, you know,
Right.
but more like anybody could live here.
Right, exactly.
So I can help you do that.
Okay, and that's pretty unique, and that's a growing part, isn't it?
Yeah, yeah.
Now, we have a lady in our group, Deb Police. Have you
Uh-huh.
worked with her?
I
On
haven't worked
stage?
with her, no, she
Yeah.
has her own stager she's had for
Oh,
years, so
okay. Yeah,
I missed out
yeah,
on
we
that
need-
one.
We need to get rid of that stage.
Yeah.
We need to get another one.
Yeah.
But no, I mean, I think that's fascinating, because I deal with artists, like I have one of my clients, he's an artist, and I was just trying to have him have some of his artwork where he can either put it in hotels or put it in other type of, you know, venues, on consignment, or, you know.
You can use it to stage a
yeah, so
place
stage
and
a
then,
place,
and then
right.
sell it, yeah.
Exactly.
Mhm.
So that's something that, you know, I'm trying to be creative and thinking of avenues where someone can contact you, say, hey, I need you, or, you know, have you thought about this? And not really take me out of your scope, but just give me an opportunity, you know,
Yeah.
to be able to do that. Okay, so weddings are fun, and you always have that little what's the special gift that you give, or what's the special thing that you do?
Mostly I do some kind of little centerpiece or something,
Okay.
or, I'm trying to think of what you call it. Just little spots of interest.
Okay.
So, well, the last wedding I did like a 3-foot vase with some branches that are all lit up. Some of my things are almost, you have to see it.
You gotta
to
see
believe
it.
But, you know, it was just a little spot of interest in the venue,
Right,
and it just keeps saying, your eyes moving,
right.
yeah.
Okay, well, I mean, that, you know, that's the creative part of you, and that's where you make a difference, and I think that's what people can really appreciate, so, yeah, that's good to know. All right, and, tell you what, Bobby,
Yeah.
you got some, little more songs to play?
We got some more songs to play.
We're
I got
coming down with
songs
the
to
segment.
play all day.
All right, okay, well, we're gonna come back with Kim Harden, and finish up, with our great conversation. So Bobby, kick some jazz.
This is RadioNext.TV, Indy's Talk of the Town.
All right. Yeah, it's something else when you learn all these different things. So, yeah, you've done good, look how much you've taught.
I know. It's because I'm talking about something I'm very passionate
Yeah.
That's
about.
good.
So-
See, that's winning right there.
Now, were you nervous?
My mouth started getting dry.
Yeah, but just coming up to, you know, thinking of all the different things. But really, when you have a conversation, it's just that when people learn about you, they're like, I didn't know that. Oh. I mean, that just makes things so much better, you know, for you. So that's what I'm trying to do. And we have-
I did a floor plan for a gal, I just met with her, what's today, Monday? Friday. I met with her Friday. I went in and took measurements, did a living room rearrangement. But I did one that I think the way that the living room should be, the way that the house is from the front door.
Mhm.
But they've already got their TV plastered on this wall with all the wiring, and I'm like, it shouldn't be there. You're like walking right in front of the TV. So I showed her the one that I think she should do.
Right.
And she's like, that makes so much sense. I never would have thought of that.
Yeah.
But then she said, but we're not moving the TV. Okay, so here's your other floor plan. So you can keep it like this. And
Right.
keep it up. Then she said, but we might be selling in a year. And I said, if you sell it, you have to move it to this way, or people
Yeah.
walk in your house and go, there's a sofa there.
Yeah. I think people are afraid to move things because they look at an outlet or they look at something.
People who are afraid to put holes in their walls.
Yeah. We put holes
I'm
in-
like, you're gonna put a picture up, nobody's gonna see it.
Yeah.
And it's gonna be hidden, so,
And you get some drywall and cover right up.
yeah.
It'll be good.
Here, I wanna show you this wall I did today, because it turned out really cool. It's kind of a collective look. This is over there, so, let's see if I can do it like this. That's what I did today. It looks better in person.
Mhm.
It's super three-dimensional.
About the same.
She's very country.
Wow.
That's what I did today.
Okay.
My husband was my helper.
That's nice.
Yeah.
That's nice.
Yeah, she got home and sent me a text and said, I love it more in person.
No doubt. Simply creative.
That would have been a good one.
Simply creative.
But I gotta get your information for others first. I gotta get your picture.
You can get my picture.
I don't have your picture of it.
I don't know.
I need your contact information.
My cat came up missing. I think a coyote ate him.
Oh, wow.
There's no evidence of him being anywhere, like,
Wow.
not on the road somewhere squished.
What kind of
Yeah, yeah, he looked about like this size, so yeah, he'd be perfect.
Wow.
Are you guys cat people?
I used
I
to
don't
be
have
years
any,
ago.
but I'm cool.
Are you
Yeah.
cool with cats? I know a lot of people don't like
Cats don't listen. That's just.
Yeah, they don't
I
very
mean,
well.
I mean, I grew up with dogs.
Yeah, I say I never
I had
wanted
dogs
for a
too.
pet.
And dogs, you
I
just
like cats.
get out of the room.
And they walk away.
It wasn't-
A cat looks at you and goes,
He's
who
like,
are you talking to?
he walked up and said, now, I'm really gonna get out of here.
And he's running
It's
off.
like-
So they start rubbing up.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's right. Get out of my way.
When I was, I think I don't know if it was 5th or 6th grade, I found this kitten, and it was just, pretty cat. Like, oh, look at it, like,
Purring.
and I'm like, oh, look at that, pet it. All of a sudden, the cat said,
And bit you.
oh my God, and this was wrong, but this was 1970 or 71, and I punted the cat.
I was gonna say, you had to drop kick it after that.
Oh, I punted the cat.
Right.
And I mean, I like cats. I mean, I love animals, but this sucker just bit the living daylights out of me. And I just punted it, and they're like,
You should have done that.
but the cat, he got the message.
Yeah.
He can't do that. That was different. And that's not animal cruelty. That was 1970s.
That's right. It wouldn't be animal cruelty.
You
You
could
know.
shoot. People have BB guns. So I'm just gonna say there are a lot of animals or pets that people had that got shot.
Yeah.
Or we had slingshots.
Slingshots.
Wrist rockets.
See, I was very tomboyish.
Yeah.
I had slingshots, BB guns.
And if you, now for example, you can't walk out here today with a little, squirrel gun or something like that. Remember?
Right.
But now it's like,
Yeah.
they'll take it down.
I can remember hanging out with my cousins and they had BB guns. They were shooting squirrels off the telephone lines.
Yeah.
Right out their bedroom window.
Yeah. So, see how good my aim is. Not a squirrel, but I shoot squirrel.
Yeah,
I
they-
shoot that stuff. Be more inclined to try to shoot leaves off tree lamp.
Oh.
Stuff like that.
Yeah, my cousins were mean.
Yeah. I'm not gonna shoot too many animals.
Yeah.
Or shoot out people's windows or anything that's gonna. No, I wasn't that mischievous. Not that I wasn't mischievous, because I'm a geek, so my fun, my mischief was high tech. You try to be clever about being bad. Not likely to get in trouble if you don't do this.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, I'm doing this, I'm not gonna do that. I'm not hanging with y'all on the corner, because that doesn't make sense to me. Just hanging out.
Oh, yeah. Just
I
hanging
mean-
out. No, do
I mean, but really, you're gonna hang, why you gonna hang out there? No, I'm not hanging on the corner, no. I'll hang in front of my house first, I'm hanging in the corner.
Yeah, yeah.
Not shooting dice, not doing any of that stuff. No. Not following you idiots. I'm riding around with guys. We found out one of the guys had a pistol in the car. Oh, I had someplace to go real quick. I'm out of here. My motto is, I can get in trouble on my own. I ain't gonna let you lead me in trouble.
Right. Yeah.
I ain't following the fool. So I said, if I'm the fool, I follow myself. But
Yeah, that
no,
is-
no, just, did stuff, but I only went so far. I'm not, no. Nope.
I had a girlfriend, we went to Vegas, and this was before TSA and all that stuff, from 9/11.
Yeah.
This was back in 99 and early 2000. And she had a gun in her luggage.
Mm-hmm.
And I didn't find it until we got to the hotel room where I packed the
Right.
She had a handgun there. And I was like, I was carrying around bag,
Yeah.
You could have been the
You
one in
didn't
trouble.
Oh
even
my
know.
God. I had no idea.
See,
And so I talked to her, I said, well, I'm not carrying that bag, and matter of fact, you're gonna check your luggage. And, she put it in another suitcase or whatever like that, but,
that could have got you.
Oh, man,
That could have got you.
that's a 20-year.
And they would have swore that you knew
That
that
you knew
was
that
carrying
was
that
in
gun.
there. Wow.
So that's what you got, you know, when you said being a fool.
Yeah, I mean, you're right, you gotta watch,
Yeah.
gotta watch, yeah, gotta watch them like they gotta watch us, I'll put it like that.
There you go. Yeah.
Yeah, there's some craziness, male and craziness female, you know, really.
Yeah.
Put you in jeopardy in a heartbeat, I'll tell you nothing, case in point.
No, I'm not going to jail for
Could
this.
be carrying anything,
I've not been arrested.
Yeah.
me either,
You've never been arrested?
me either.
I'm the bad girl.
You've been arrested.
I'm locked up as a.
Let's write that down, let's write that down.
No, as an adult.
I'm not there yet.
Yeah, you know what?
We don't need to talk about that.
No, when I was in the Air Force, and they told me, they said, if you get in trouble, it's gonna be double for you, because if the civilians get you, that's one thing, but then we're gonna get you military. If the military gets you, then they say you're gonna turn it to the civilian. I was like, not me.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, I had fear of God, because military is worse than civilian, but you know,
That's what I always heard.
that's the difference. Okay.
Yes, I'm kicking your jail, just talking to town.
Bobby, you did it again. Hey, we've had a great show today. We've had two special guests in. We had Marcus Holman, and Marcus did a great job talking about his tax consulting project management business. And we are finishing up now with Kim Harden, I Love It Designs. Kim, you know what? It's really, I mean, we're very appreciative to be able to bring you in, number one. And then the other thing is that we want people to be able to contact you. So if you're listening out there, people can give a call. What's your contact number?
317-379-0470.
Okay, so you can give her a call directly. Also, you can go to her website, which is iloveitdesigns.net. And is there an email address for you too?
I love it, designs.net.
Oh, okay, your email
Uh-huh,
at
att.net.
att.net. So you can go ahead and email her, you can go directly to the website. And the other thing is that if you want to schedule an appointment, be sure to go onto the website. You can click on the schedule appointment tab. Also, there's a drop down under contact us to schedule an appointment. You're more than welcome to go ahead and inquire with her. She will follow back up with you. It's her online scheduling, so we want to make sure that everyone who is tuned in can have to do that. And she mentioned that her ideal client is you who's listening out there, because there's an event coming up, someone's getting married, somebody's retiring, somebody's graduating, somebody's moving into a home, somebody's moving out of a home.
Yeah.
You know, so any type of you know, client that falls into those areas there, or just looking to, you know, change the way that things are going in their house, please make sure you give her a call. And Kim, anything you want to say in closing to your audience?
You can also find me on Facebook.
Oh, okay, she has a Facebook page, which is I Love It Designs.
Uh-huh.
Okay,
And you can find me on Instagram.
and Instagram. Are you on Pinterest too?
I'm on Pinterest too.
And Pinterest. So all of you ladies who are on
That's
Pinterest,
right.
who have a little extra change in their pocket because of Pinterest, yeah, make sure that you look for I Love It Designs and Kim Harden. You can also go to the website KimHardenInteriorDesigner.com, and also InteriorDesignersNoblesville.com, and you can reach her directly and be able to do business with her. So Kim, would you just want to say thanks once again for coming in?
Yeah, thank you so
Would you come
much.
and see us another time?
Yeah, I think I would. I had fun.
Yeah,
It was fun.
this would be good. And then what we'll do, we'll look at some of those benchmarks and see that you made it through the year, and then we'll start working on some of the other things, you know, to try to help you with that. So we just want to tell you thank you, and I'm looking forward to seeing you at the meeting this coming Thursday. For those of you, we have a networking meeting at Others First Networking in Fishers at 9090 East 131st Street. every Thursday at 7:30 a.m. Make sure you come out. There's a spotlight speaker, special speaker this coming week, and it's yours truly, Christopher O'Banion. So I'm going to be talking about something, so make sure you all come out. And for those of you listening, thanks for listening in. Make sure you tune in to us same time next week, Monday from 5 to 7 p.m. And Bobby.
Hey, you know what we're going to do till 7 o'clock?
What are we going to do till
We're
7?
going to give them a bit more jazz.
Bobby, are you going to jazz up the place?
Jazz up the place.
Okay. And
The jazzy
can,
bit.
Can we might need some interior
We do.
work up
You
here.
could use a
We
little
could
We
work.
could use a
Sure.
little work and maybe give it a different.
I wasn't
texture.
gonna say anything.
No, well, it's just an office, but you know, I'm open. So if there's some things that you can do to make us look better in here, not too girly.
Oh, no, no,
Okay.
nothing girly.
But thanks everyone for listening in, and Bobby,
Yeah.
go and take us home, man.
All right. RadioNext.tv. See you next week. Turn the sound on.
Yeah, so this is a remote broadcast, so we're normally at the station, we're on Coffin Road, but we have the technology now where we can just remote.
We just in here.
Yeah, we can
Yeah,
do it.
anywhere.
We can do it at your
Do
location.
it at your location.
Wow.
So we're.
Because you're the IT guy that.
I'm the bit. What's my name? Bit.
Stop being a bit.
I can't help it.
No, but that's the fun part of what we do, and like I said, we help you, keep doing that.
I really appreciate it. I was so nervous, but you know what, it was fun.
Well, it's what, and then like when Christine came in, she brought her daughter, when Chris Lindgren came in, he was like, and now he's at every event that we do. Some people even get to the point that they want to, advertise your business using that radio. I'm not, our radio station does that. They have affordable things if you're looking to do that to reach all these listeners. Because, reaching these people and being able to share things, can help your business just grow more and more. But like you said, the people listening tonight, we'll figure out, how many views we have and everything. You're growing.
Yeah, it's exciting, so.
I can see having your show one day, you're like, this is Cam, how's everybody? And you're gonna be doing, and you have somebody playing some, with that.
I'll play Fleetwood
Hey, we
Mac.
can play whatever genre.
I'll play anything. I'll play music. I'll play music.
You just play
I
music.
just play music, yeah.
And we have some Beethoven and
Don't mess around. Don't mess around. I'll be doing some nice symphony on your head. I got some on here somewhere.
thank you.
Oh, thank you so much.
And I'll
It
walk.
was a lot easier than I thought it was gonna be, so.
Very easy, very laid back.
Yeah,
Real laid back. At least it should be.
yeah. It was very, very comfortable, so that's all I have to say.